Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. This is a first video in a short video series that I decided to do. We are on the first day of Lent. How many are celebrating Lent right now? I don't know if that's more of I know it's more of a Christian thing, but I wonder how many people across the world actually feel into those energies, because I find it really fascinating with the collective energy that we have, focusing in on the eclipse, the Venus retrograde, Mercury going retrograde next week, all this energy that's here. And then yet we have those who follow Islam doing Ramadan, and those who perhaps are Christian or living in a Christian country. And it's such a funny thing, isn't it, to kind of say that in this um, in this day and age, and especially on a spiritual page. Well, I was sharing a story yesterday about the first time I ever did Lent. And so for me growing up, it's very normal in the UK to go to a Church of England school or Roman Catholic. That's very normal in the UK. And so my primary school was Church of England. And it was always, every time there was a certain religious holiday. Not that there are many practicing Christians really in this country, and not that I would ever really say that I was Christian, but we connect a lot with the Christ-like energy, with that golden ray. A lot of people on this channel really tuning into Yeshua and the mystery schools, and a lot of the very foundations of some major religions. And when it comes to the holidays that they have, we have Easter coming up in just over 40 days. And story has it, if I remember correctly, and I may not do, so forgive me if I'm getting this all mixed up, but the story has it that Yeshua walked through the desert 40 days, 40 nights with no food, no water. So he was, at that point, he was already well into his initiations, and he'd already mastered his breatharian body, right? Already lived off prana. And I was driving back from Manchester on Sunday, and as I was driving back, a very, very long drive from the north of England to the south, I was like, oh, I'm so inspired to do a 40-day fast. I was like, I'm going to fast for 40 days. I'll still have liquids for the most part. As you can see right now, so I'm drinking a beautiful, very green juice. I'm so excited about this juice. So delicious. So today is my day one of being food free. So food free for 40 days. And for some of those days, I'll be doing breatharian weekends or breatharian days. Some days I'll be doing dry fast, some days I'll be on water, and some days I might have juice. But right now I'm at the very, very beginning, and for anyone that's ever followed the progress of when I've done a pranic weekend, like 4 days without food or water, there's always a cleansing process that you go through at the very beginning, where you have a juice feast, really, to help the body clear and cleanse before doing a very ancient yogic, sometimes referred to as tantric practice of cleaning the body from the mouth to mouth to anus, really, where it's you do the practice of Shankrakshalana, which is a saltwater cleanse. So I'm here juice feasting, helping my body release whatever it wants to right now, nourishing my body with all these wonderful fruits and vegetables that are inside my lovely juice. But I just thought I'd do a video and just, wonder, have you been inspired with this energy, with this collective energy? Especially with the North and South Node now being Pisces and Virgo, because this is a very Virgoan thing. And for those who know me, know that I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, amongst other things, but Virgo is very prominent. Is anyone else choosing to fast? Is anyone else choosing to go deeper into their spiritual discipline, their embodiment of spiritual laws like this? I wonder. Of course, you can't just starve yourself, because if you just starve yourself and you're not actually doing the practices that you need to do to nourish your body, then a human that starves, that's not going to go well. But for someone who is doing their meditation, someone that's doing their qigong, someone that's doing their movement, their practice, resting when you need the rest, and moving when you're meant to be moving, which is a lot more than most of us do, that chi will build, especially if you know the ins and outs of it a little bit, just a little bit. And so many people will talk about chi or prana and things like that, but they're not actually embodying it. They don't really have the working knowledge or the ancient knowledge. And so it's going to be really interesting to just see, because I've never done 40 days before. So it's going to be really interesting to see just how that shows up. All the things that are going to clear. I'm really excited about it because, of course, as we start to shed excess, as we start to shed the toxins in our body, as we start to purge and clean the waters in our body, which when you do a dry fast, at least for 2-3 days, you're using the fire element and you're purifying all the waters. If you're just doing a water fast or a juice fast, then you're still purifying the body, but you're purifying the earth, so the water. There's this beautiful pigeon that keeps flying to and from my fence, and every time it like flies up, it lands, looks at me, then flies straight back again. I'm like, oh, it's like I got the angels here. So anyway, this is day 1. I'm really enjoying all the juices. I'm not hungry either, which is quite nice. I'm really looking forward to, or I'm going to attempt to invite the mucoid plaque in the intestines that we all have if we've eaten food in this lifetime, which I'm going to guarantee everyone that is watching this video will have eaten food. Then mucoid plaque builds up in the intestines, and it's kind of like another intestine inside the intestine, and the parasites live between that and the intestinal wall, and they really do control a lot of the neurochemistry, the biochemistry, which is your mood, your emotions and things like that. A lot of like chronic illnesses and things like that, they're formed in the gut. A lot of emotions get stored in the body in different ways. And so I'm really looking forward to doing a 40-day food-free fast, because it's going to invite a lot of deep emotion to come up and come out, especially with the influence of the eclipses, with the North and South nodes being so active in my own personal chart. And of course, Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde always add for a little bit of extra je ne sais quoi, you know. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I'm curious if anyone here is feeling that drive, especially with the South Node now being in Virgo. Is anyone feeling that call to like really purify the body, master their mind, to really embody in a different way and create space in a different way? Because I know that I certainly am. And I love that Mercury is now in Aries, because it's just like, right, started it. And it was one of those where I gave myself very little notice. So I'm like going through what food I have left in the house and going, oh, okay, where's the expiry? Should I donate that to an animal? Shall I feed that to some animals outside? Shall I give that to someone? Will someone else use it? So it's just going to be really fun. So I think I'm probably going to do videos maybe every 5 days or every, probably every 5 days. And obviously it's going to kind of see how it goes, because I always do tend to fast over the eclipses anyway. And I usually tend to do breatharian fasting over eclipses. So I think what I'll do is help my body cleanse for the next few days. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then by Monday, I think I'll go dry on Monday. So no food, no water for 4 days, maybe. Yeah, Monday through Thursday. And that'll take us right up to eclipses, and I think probably start having water again by then. But we will see. It's always a little bit different. For me, it's important to make sure that I'm maintaining my practice, because that's nourishment. So I need to make sure that I'm maintaining my meditation practice in the morning or whenever I need it, the qigong, right, to really cultivate and manage your qi and clear blockages as they come up. Still going to train, so I'm still going to be doing my kung fu, my kickboxing. That doesn't change. And just really allowing the body to change, because that's what happens when you do something like this, is your DNA changes. And so my DNA is already changed to the capacity where whenever I'm not eating or drinking, like my body will just drink up the moisture in the air. It's really cool. It is very, very cool. But one of the things that I really love about it, and it kind of blows my mind a little bit, is what time does. Like when we're not wasting our energy digesting, time slows down. And it's almost like 5 minutes in this particular space is like an hour or an hour and a half in, when you're eating and drinking and just like living a busy life. And you don't always need as much sleep as well, especially if you're doing the appropriate and restful, like nourishing rest. Like meditation, it's an active thing, meditation. but it is replenishing for the body. You know, Tai Chi, Qigong, they can be replenishing for the body, very yin, if you do it right, you know? So a lot of us tend to kind of go, oh, I'm going to relax. And that relaxation might be, oh, I'm going to just like sit on the couch and just kind of watch a movie or watch Netflix. And that's not resting, that's draining your energy. Technology drains your energy. So I'm really keen to see how my energy is going to shift. Because I remember doing this the time before where I needed maybe about 2 hours sleep a night. And the rest of the day was just, there was so much day in the day. I got so much done. It was just so much fun. I was so present. And the connection as well with like the elements, you know, she says as she's like pushing and pulling the door because your chi builds so much, right? And so then like your telekinesis and aerokinesis, hydrokinesis, it really kind of, it gets a lot more tuned in. But you always got to do these types of things for the right reason, you know? You can't be escaping anything, you can't be chasing anything. So, and the mind is going to play tricks because the biggest part of this is the mental discipline. Because the body's going to try and convince you that you need to eat something or you need to drink something, and that's just not true. But you have to make sure you're nourishing through prana, right? And chi. So yeah, I'm looking forward to these 40 days or these 6 weeks. And I look forward to doing these little videos and sharing them with you. And I hope that it's always going to be as clear and sunny as this. Oh my goodness, can you see that? You get the sun right here. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So delicious. So delicious. You know? Anyway, for now, that's long enough of me rambling. Send you all so much love. I hope you all enjoyed Shrove Tuesday, Pancake Day, if you did Pancake Day yesterday. Probably the first year in a long time I have not had pancakes, and I'm going, oh, I feel like I missed out on pancakes. But I did have a wonderful last meal with my gorgeous friend Emma, so that was really wonderful. But yes, for now, I send you all so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will see you very soon in the next few videos. We'll have an email coming out on Sunday to offer a little bit of help and love and encouragement for whatever's going to be coming up, because we've got the lunar eclipse coming, right? Virgo full moon on the Friday, I think it is, and Mercury going retrograde on the Thursday next week. So send an email out on Sunday to just offer a bit of love. And you'll probably get one today as well about some really beautiful golden age beings that want to come through. So if I get that written up today, then that'll come out today. Otherwise, it might be tomorrow. But in the meantime, I send you all so much love. Bye for now.